Hi guys, I hope that you're having a fabulous day. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do two things. I wanted to give you guys a first impression on the Coach Cargo Tote in the paper straw, and I also wanted to do a what's in my bag. So I hope that you enjoy it. If you do, make sure and give it a thumbs up. And without further ado, let's get started, shall we? Okay, so my first impression of this bag. I could not wait to move into it, and I've been using it quite a bit over the last week and a half, and I know this might be premature to say, but it just might be, okay? It just might be my favorite straw bag that I have in my collection. I think it is absolutely fabulous, and you guys know how I feel about my basket bags from Loewe. I think that they're amazing. But in all honesty, like no joke, this bag has hit me hard. Like I absolutely love it. When it comes to the ease of carrying it, it's absolutely amazing. It's so comfortable. It's so lightweight. Of course, the more crap that you carry in here, the heavier that it's going to get. Kind of like what I have in here right now. But it's absolutely amazing. I love wearing it. I love the size that it is. I know that it's also available in a smaller size, but this to me is perfect, especially for how I want to use it. And I know that in my reveal video, or my unboxing video, whatever, I said that this is more like a Speedy 30. I lied. It's actually closer to a Speedy 35. So it's a lot more generous. It's incredibly spacious, and I mean, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Like I cannot get enough of it. Whenever I'm using it, I feel super, super giddy, and I just feel like my heart is like skipping a beat, it's singing a tune, whatever it is. Like that is how happy this bag makes me. Did I think that that would end up happening? No. Was I obsessed with it when I saw it? And of course I was, right? You guys know I just couldn't get this bag out of my mind. And for a moment I thought that that was gonna wear off. I was like, okay, I got the bag. You know how like sometimes you quickly move on to new bags and whatnot? But it has not been the case with this whatsoever. So I can imagine that this for summer is going to be absolutely wonderful. So as you guys just heard me say that I think I might like this more than my Loewe basket bags. However, there's a huge difference when it comes to the materials. And I also wanted to touch base on that just in case. So as the website states, this is actually made from paper straw. So what that is, it is paper pulp that has been twisted into yarn. And in comparison to the Loewe basket bags, those are made out of raffia palm. Now, between the two, raffia palm is going to be a lot more expensive. It's a lot more durable than, say, the paper straw. And the paper straw is something that you would expect to see for straw bags that you find on Amazon or in Target for like, you know, $9.99, $10. However, there's a big difference with how they are processed, because a lot of the more expensive or a little bit of the higher, not higher end, but you know, any of the paper straw bags that are in the hundreds, I should say, those guys seem to be treated a little bit more, so that way they're a little bit more durable than, say, the $10 bags that you find on Amazon. Plus, there's a big difference on how they feel, because I have purchased some of those straw bags from Amazon for like, you know, $9.99, $10.99, what have you, and they feel flimsy. Like you buy them because either they're trendy or you just want to use them for that weekend or what have you, and they feel really flimsy. Whereas this paper straw, it's not like that. It does not feel flimsy whatsoever, and it's a lot smoother. It's a lot more uniform. You don't have any of like the funky like threads kind of popping out, and this doesn't feel like it's going to poke you or it's going to scratch you or anything along those lines. Now with raffia has a different characteristic. You have that the natural palm, and those seem to have a little bit more they have a little bit more character just due to the material that it's made out of, whereas this one is a little bit more, you know, it's a little bit more, well, it is more processed. It is processed. It is more perfect, I should say, in terms of how it looks compared to the natural raffia stuff. Obviously, with natural raffia, it's going to be a lot more expensive, again, because of the durability. So with paper straw, you get a lot of brands, you get a lot of companies that use this to make it a little bit more affordable. And again, it really depends on the finish of it. It really surprised me with how this feels, because when I read the materials, I was like, oh my God, is it going to feel flimsy? Does it feel like it's going to just fall apart like in the water, stuff like that? This type of material is better used in dry environments, but still, it really took me back because it's not scratchy, it's not itchy, it's not uncomfortable. I can use it on the crook of my arm very, very comfortably, and it doesn't feel like, you know, I have all these little fibers just kind of digging into my skin. Nothing like that. It is such a joy to use. And like I said, this size is amazing. I love that it has these two pockets, this one with the turn lock closure and this one with a little snap button closure. Have I used them? No, but still, I like that I have options for it. And then you get into the main compartment, and I mean, look at that. I can fit everything in here. I can fit my sink, your sink, someone else's sink. I don't care, but I love it. I absolutely love it. And I know that this is going to be in heavy, heavy rotation when it comes to the summertime because it's awesome. It's absolutely amazing. I have carried a little bit less in here and I have carried quite a bit. I have pushed the envelope, and even then I don't feel like this bag is gonna fall apart. I don't feel like the threads are just like gonna bust out at the seams and they're saying, help me, what is she doing? She's filling me up. No, nothing like that. It feels really, really sturdy. So even though the name or the material that it's made out of might seem like it's really scary, like it's super flimsy, and I know some people might think that it doesn't really warrant the price point considering that it is made out of paper. However, in this case, for me, it is worth it because number one, it's from Coach. So you still have the detailing that Coach is known for. Their hardware is absolutely amazing. Of course, they do have their name engraved on here, and you also have it on the snap button closure. So you have a few details. You have a teeny tiny bit of leather, and the rest of it is of course that material. But overall, I feel like when it comes to paper straw bags, this is by far the sturdiest, the most impressive one that I have ever come across, and it really shows. It really shows because some of the other like $10 ones that I've gotten, I mean, I don't even fill them up and they feel like they feel like they're super, super brittle. No, this bad boy feels substantial. It feels like it can really be put to the test. Like I'm not joking by any means whatsoever. And I'm in love. I'm absolutely in love. And let me just show you guys, because you do have some threading on the handles here. Let me see if I can bring it up right here. But for the most part, the edges of it is all the same type of paper straw yarn right there. So it has this very cohesive look to it. I like that I'm so happy that they didn't do like a trim with leather, because I think that would have looked really, really funky. I just really like the way that it came out. And come on, for 295 bucks for this ginormous of a bag, that, I mean, you guys are going to see what I'm carrying in here too, because I have I have my kitchen sink in here for sure. But look at that. It doesn't have a gnarly sag either, even though this doesn't have a, what's it called? It's not reinforced with anything else underneath. Look at that. You don't have a gnarly sag whatsoever. I also opted not to get an organizer for it. Personally, I don't think that it needs it. I know that if you want it to maintain its shape at all times, I think that an organizer would be better. But I personally like the slouch that it has. I feel like it makes it look a little bit more, I don't know, it makes it look a little bit more casual, which I really like, especially given the material that it's made out of. And I want to show you guys, because I do have it fully loaded. Let me move off to the side. So here I have my stool. This is the stool that I talk about all the time, that all the fuzz ends up like flying everywhere. It goes in my mouth. It looks nasty. I have it fully loaded. Again, I do not have an organizer in here. Look at that. It stays in the upright position, so you don't have to worry that it's going to turn into the beautiful mess. I legitimately thought that it was going to just kind of melt onto its own and whatnot. That has not been the case whatsoever, so that makes me really, really happy. Look at that. Again, no organizer in this bag. I can't get enough of it. Every time that I use it, I feel like I grin like an idiot because it is that fantastic. And I don't know. I really like this silhouette. I'm trying to get comfortable too. I really like this silhouette. Again, it could be because it's a tote. And I like that it has a zippered closure. You have a little tab here, but I like to hide it. You have that zippered closure, but I like the easy access of just having it open. And the zippered compartment is just like, it's so smooth. Nothing catches. And again, look at that. I have everything in here. I love this bag. I absolutely love it. If they release this in other colors, like in a white paper straw, I'd probably get that too. That is how happy and that is how much I love this bag. And so far, so good. I've kind of been a little bit rough with it because I wanted to see just how durable it could be. I mean, I'm not sitting there saying that I just threw it on the ground and, you know, ran it over with my car. I didn't do that, but I'm being a little bit more, again, aggressive with it, I guess. And so far, so good. Not a single stitch out of place. Nothing. Nothing. This bag looks identical to when I unboxed it. So anyways, I know that was a little bit of a tangent, but I just had to, I had to share, all right? I had to share because I am absolutely crazy about it. And these cherries, dude, these cherries are amazing. I get so many compliments on these freaking cherries, and I think it looks fabulous together. Like, I think that these two are a match made in heaven. But yeah, so it's amazing. Okay, so now let's get into the what I have in here. Let me see. Can I set this up? I feel like I'm a little too far away from the camera. Let's do this. Can you guys see it? Like that? So you can see what I'm, you know, taking out of here. All right. So first thing, I have some See's Candies chocolate coffee beans. I have always wanted to try these. I grew up with See's Candies. See's Candies is one of my favorite chocolate places, but I have never tried these, and I finally got a chance to snag these when I was at South Coast Plaza. Dude, they are amazing. First of all, you have coffee. Second of all, you have this amazing dark chocolate, and it is so, so good. The only bad thing is that when you're eating it and you're crunching on it, you're like, oh man, this is amazing. Then you end up with like, you end up with a mouthful looking like Shiza in here, all right? Because you get all the little things from the coffee. I mean, it's not pretty. You got to be, you have to just kind of clean up afterwards, but they are like phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. So if you're anywhere near a See's Candy, I highly recommend those. I'm going to try to go through this as fast as I possibly can too. All right, so I have my 6-ring key holder from Chanel. And you guys know I've had this thing forever and it's still going strong. I absolutely love it. This caviar leather is so insanely durable. I feel like the older caviar leather is definitely a lot more durable than some of the newer ones. Because some of the newer ones, I noticed that they're really, really shiny. Don't get me wrong, I still like some of their newer stuff, but it just, like the quality just totally feels different, right? Do you guys feel the same way? Let me know in the comment section down below. All right, then we have my Louis Vuitton round coin purse for my change. I have my wallet. Oh yes, this is the Louis Vuitton key pouch in the size small. I cannot, for the life of me, I cannot stop using this thing, all right? I mostly tend to use it as a wallet, and I like the medium one. I'm happy that I got the medium one, but I don't really use the medium one either. This one, on the other hand, I switch out of it, I go into another wallet, and I immediately beeline it back into this. I love this key pouch. I think it is amazing. It's about time that they released a key pouch that is that much more, I mean, that much more versatile, because the small one is great. It's very versatile and it's been amazing for all the years that I've had it. But this guy right here 100% takes the cake. I mean, there is, I think I might like it better than my Chanel O pouches. I can't believe I'm saying that out loud, but I feel like with those, I go back and forth with them with other wallets, but this, I just cannot seem to stop using it as a wallet and sometimes as a catch-all. Did you guys snag the key pouch in the size small or in the medium? Let me know in the comment section down below. Are you enjoying it? Are you loving it as much as I am? Because truth be told, I kind of want to get another one just as a backup because I don't know. All right. I'm that type of person. I am that type of person. Okay. I also have my Louis Vuitton mini photo album in the multicolor white. And of course I have my babies on here, my Edward and my Theodore. There we go. All right. I have my sunglasses. They are my Tom Ford sunglasses. I hate this case. I think it's hideous. I love these sunglasses. I think that they are fabulous. I still haven't snagged the black ones. I'm still thinking about it, but I am having a blast with these. I love the shade that they are. I like that I still get, you know, a little bit more coverage on my eyes, not too much. They're not too dark, but I think that these are amazing and they're so incredibly comfortable as well. So, so comfortable. So obsessed with those. All right. Then I have my key pouch, my other key pouch. This one I'm using for my my hair stuff, and this is a Dooney & Bourke. I believe it's called a zip coin purse, if I'm not mistaken. But this is in the beautiful pebbled caramel leather, and of course you have their 14 karat gold plated hardware. I like that you have the little Dooney & Bourke plaque right there, and I mean, you guys know from my last video or my last couple of videos, I've really been feeling going back to OG Mini, and OG Mini was a big fan of Dooney & Bourke and Coach. So when I saw this, I decided to snag it. They actually had it on sale for 39 bucks. I believe they normally retail for like 88 or 89, something like that. I don't know. But they had a couple coupons, or they had a sale going on, so I decided to snag it, and I think it's fabulous. So I like that you have quite a bit of organization as well for a zip pouch or key pouch, whatever you want to call it, because you have this little front zip, and in here, I don't have anything, but you have that beautiful red lining, and then on the main compartment, you have another zip closure. In here, I have all of my hair caca. So I have my hair ties, my hair clips, what have you. And then you have another little slip pocket for something else. So if you wanted to put your cash in there, you could. But I forgot to mention, like I said, this is a little key pouch thingamabob. There is the key ring in the main compartment that you can attach your keys to as well. So, I mean, I love this. I love it. And you have that red fabric interior. There we go. So let me just show you guys a quick side-by-side with the small key pouch and the Dooney & Bourke one. I love it. I love this color. It's beautiful. And this leather, look at that. Super soft. It's amazing. Then I have my Louis Vuitton mini pochette in the Damier Ebene. And in here I have my gum, another hair clip, my headache medicine, my clear wipes, wipe and clear, lens wipes, what have you. I have one key fob. I have two key fobs. Then I have this guy, my little switchblade looking key thing. Tic Tacs that make your breath smell like caca-lax. And then I have two Band-Aids, some tooth floss, dental floss, and the last thing that I have in here is this guy, which is the Miss Dior solid perfume. I know that they have 3 of these available. I actually opted for the one that's most intense because I think that this one lasts the longest. The other 2, they're really nice, but they're a little too light. Like I feel like when I put them on, when I tried them on, I could barely smell them on my skin. Whereas with this one, I can definitely end up smelling it after time, no problem. But I decided to get it mostly because sometimes I do forget to wear perfume, and sometimes I don't always carry my travel sprays with me, and I feel like everything in my mini pochette I always end up carrying. So I felt like if I ever forget to put on perfume, or if I forget to bring it with me, I always have this in my bag, so I could just put this on here and I still smell fantastic, right? So I love that. Plus you have a solid. I don't have to worry that this is gonna leak all over my bag or anything like that. The smell is amazing. It smells so good. I like the other 2 cases better because you have the Miss Dior, it's all, you know, that baby pink with the white letters, but this one, if you really want to use it for its purpose as a fragrance, this one is better than the other 2, in my opinion. The other 2, they just look cute, but they don't really do anything. Definitely not. Again, in my opinion. And the last thing is my cosmetic case. This is the Fendi, I think this is the small pouch, if I'm not mistaken, and their classic monogram. And in here, I have a couple of lip products. So I do have, oh, and I have my fragrance too. I have my Tom Ford Rose Prick fragrance. Still love this fragrance. I still have a little bit in here, but Rose Prick from Tom Ford is amazing when it comes to a rose fragrance. Usually rose fragrances smell horrific. This smells like the most beautiful bouquet of roses that I have ever smelled in my life. And it's amazing. It doesn't give me a headache. One little spray goes a long time. And I really like this little case too because it's magnetic and it's amazing. So if you're in the market for a rose fragrance, I highly recommend the Tom Ford Rose Prick. Okay, I also have a little baby Pat McGrath lip balm in here. All right, there's that. And I have my City Lights Dior discontinued lipstick, best lipstick on the planet. And that is not the true color that it is. It's actually very, very light. But I have a couple of backups of those, although I think I only have one backup now. And since it's discontinued, I've looked everywhere for that shade of lipstick and I can't find it anywhere. All right, then I also have I have a lip gloss, my Buxom lip gloss. You guys know it is the best gloss on the planet. I've been saying this for 100 years now, but I have it in the color Celeste. And then I have this. This is the Maybelline Superstay Teddy Tint. It's actually what I'm wearing on my lips. So I'm actually wearing both of these two together. And the formula on this is pretty good. It actually lasts a lot longer than I anticipated. But the color itself is a little too dark. You have to let it sit a little bit for it to be like, you know, like a Superstay. So there we go. It's a little too dark. So I like adding the Celeste on top of it and then I blot and then I'm left with this. I love it. I love it. You have the little sparkles from the Celeste. You have a little tingling sensation that Buxom is known for when it comes to their formula. And then you have the color payoff on this one. So this is number 20 Mascara Tier for the Teddy Tint. They actually have a few different colors, but the formula is a lot better for me anyways when it comes to their Superstay, because some of their other Superstays are a little too dry and then my lips look nasty. And last but not least, this guy right here. If you follow me on Instagram, you know all about it. It is the limited edition Christian Dior lotion with the limited edition case. So, okay, this thing saw me coming a mile away, all right? We've already discussed this before. When it comes to packaging, I'm a sucker, you're a sucker. I love that we're both suckers. It's amazing. But this thing saw me coming a mile away because I was like, oh my God, it's a bag charm. You have the little D ring here. You have the C and D there. So I like that not only do you get the lotion and you have this beautiful motif there. So it's the same type of formula as the other ones. There we go. So you can use it on your hands. You can use it on your body. You can use it anywhere. But I love the little motif that it has. But I like that you can use your other lotions in this case as well. So it's just a little plastic. It feels like a jelly material. A little silicone material, I should say. And you have Christian Dior on there. But I saw this, I was like, okay, I'm obsessed with this whole bag charm business going about. And the fact that I can attach this on the exterior of my bag, I thought was absolutely wonderful, you know? So yeah, it saw me coming a mile away. And then I got this before Mother's Day. So they had like this special Mother's Day packaging. Oh my God, the packaging. First of all, Dior always nails it when it comes to their packaging in general, right? But I was like, oh man, I have to jump on it. It's a little pricey though. It's a little pricey, but it saw me coming. It saw me coming a mile away and I don't care. I don't care because I think it's beautiful. It's pink. Plus, I mean, the formula itself for the lotion is my favorite. I think it's better than the Chanel lotion in my opinion. I think that this is a lot more moisturizing. I like that it's a little bit flatter. It's not as bulbous, so it fits in all of my smaller bags as well. So it's a little bit more ergonomic, in my opinion, than the Chanel one. But come on, then you add the little case on there, and then you have the charm. Come on, dude. Come on. I couldn't say no. I couldn't say no. I felt like I didn't even know what happened. I was looking on the website, and then all of a sudden, it already said, you know, your confirmation email. Like, it was just like that quick. I don't know, man. I don't know, but that does it for my little small pouch from Fendi. Did you guys snag that lotion? Let me know if you did in the comment section down below. But that does it for my what's in my bag. Like I said, I'm carrying quite a bit in here, and all of these items together, the only thing that's missing is of course my phone, which I have off to the side. But all of these things in here add quite a bit of weight to this bag. And even then, you guys saw that I didn't have a gnarly sag on here whatsoever. I mean, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And I know it's not really apples to apples when it comes to raffia because this is totally a different material. But in terms of like basket type of bags, this is, like I said, it might be premature, but this is this is my favorite. Like, hands down, it is my favorite. I love the other ones. Do not get me wrong. I think that they're great, but there is something about this one that just makes me crazy. But anyways, that does it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope I was able to give you a little bit more info on the Coach Cargo Tote in the paper straw, especially if you're looking to add it to your collection. And I will put links on the description box below if you guys want to check out any of these items. But I love you to the moon and back. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure and give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already and you'd like to, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you guys in my next one. And as always, make it a fabulous day or not. The choice is yours. Have a great day.